Welcome back to the Black Star video. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about Cardano's latest upgrade, node 8.1.1. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. My name is Rich, and today we're going to talk about Cardano's latest update, node version 8.1.1. And in this node update, they fixed some errors or issues that we had with peer-to-peer, and also some DNS issues where now your IP address are now masked. We'll talk about in this video, go over the details, get you a little bit more familiar with what's going on, but the nodes of Cardano are becoming more and more robust. Let's talk about it, and let's get into the video. And before we start the video, I'd like to look at CoinMarketCap. Cardano right now is at 29 cents. We hit 30 cents earlier this week, and things are looking a little bit better. Even after SEC's action against Cardano by labeling it a security is still on an uptrend. Things are looking good. If they didn't do that, we probably would have been in a better place, maybe about 40 something cents right now with the latest upgrade. It is what it is, and we'll live with it. So we take a look, as always, I look at DeFi Llama when we talk about Cardano. We have 12 million in stablecoins. Fees in stablecoins are around $6,000. We have about 5.8 million in DeFi transactions, and active users about 60,000, 56,000 at this time. And we're developing a robust DeFi ecosystem. Things are looking pretty good. More projects are going to come. Ecosystems become more robust. Give it a little bit more time. It just started. So we look at this article. Ethereum killer Cardano rolls out version 8.1.1, looking to catalyze the price of Cardano in the very near future. I wouldn't say that we are definitely Ethereum killer. Ethereum's ecosystem is humongous. And unless we can get 90% of the projects to jump from Ethereum over to Cardano, I don't see that happening. But we'll talk about the article. Let's get into the article. Cardano's blockchain developers have rolled out the latest version, node 8.1.1 on June 20th. The release of this latest node version demonstrates that the Cardano community commits to improving the blockchain despite SEC's crackdown. ADA price recovery is likely to be catalyzed by a technical development update in the short term. Cardano is one of the largest competitors to Ethereum's network, was recently labeled security by the SEC. The SEC's crackdown resulted in steep decline in ADA's price, and the altcoin has been struggling to wipe off the losses since June 5th. Ethereum killer blockchain community of developers has released a new version, node 8.1.1, on mainnet, inviting the stake pool operators to upgrade to the release. Developers is likely to fuel a recovery in ADA price. This development is likely to fuel a recovery in ADA price. Then we continue, and it says, early on June 20th, the Cardano developers launched node 8.1.1 on the blockchain, and according to the GitHub release, the upgrade is mainnet ready and has significant improvements over the previous version of development. Developers have strongly urged all SPOs to upgrade to 8.1.1. The upgrade has been marked as a mirror of release fixes previously identified issues of peer-to-peer technology running on the Cardano blockchain. Now, the 8.1.1 release fixes some issues that were happening with peer-to-peer and connectivity. It also fixes the timing between when the ecosystem or the slots. It also fixes the timing when the epoch is transitioning from the old epoch into the new. There were some issues that were going on, and some SPOs were having some timing issues. I experienced them myself. We also missed block synchronizations and minting blocks because of it, and this upgrade is supposed to fix that. This upgrade also fixes a DNS issue where your IP address is known throughout the ecosystem of SPOs and causes problems, or can cause problems, right? Where people can do DDoS attacks to your nodes, relays, and cause you all type of issues, bottlenecking your pool, your relay, and information not being transported to other SPOs. Accordingly, when this fixed, they masked the IP address, and this issue shouldn't happen again. So if you're an SPO and you're watching this video, 8.1.1 might be a safe bet, or should be a safe bet. Let me correct that. ADA price recovery could be catalyzed by a version 8.1.1 release. ADA price decline from 38 cents all the way down to 25 because of SEC's actions. The closest resistance to ADA price is a 10-day exponential moving average, EMA, at 27 cents. And we passed that. Look, ADA price is going to be ADA price no matter what, right? Then people are going to say FUD, and they're going to have issues with Cardano, and they're having issues with Solana and Matic. We know this. However, Cardano's resilient. This community is resilient. The project, the technology is resilient. Nothing and no one's going to take down Cardano. It is decentralized. The community runs it. The community votes whether something is upgraded or not. We make the decisions. Nobody else, not IOG, not IOHK, and that's it. And IOG and IOHK has proven, even though being super critical of them by SPOs, they still work with the SPOs. They still listen to their voices, hear what they have to say, because this ecosystem is decentralized. The Cardano blockchain is decentralized, and the voices of the SPOs are heard, so are those of the holders of the coins. We need more people involved, and I would hope that there would be wallet upgrades that would notify each delegator, each wallet holder, every time there's something new happening within this ecosystem. It can be 100% anonymous, but however, people need to be known or know or alerted to what the new actions within this ecosystem are and new steps that may be available or voted on in the near future. So as we look at input outputs, GitHub on the node release of 8.1.1, we'll see that the technical specifications for a node is an Intel or AMD processor at 1.6 or faster gigahertz, 24 gigs of RAM, 156 gigs of free storage space, 256 gigs is recommended. I would say get 1 to 2 terabyte hard drive. It's a platform that's required. You can download a Docker image, configuration files, the documentation, and the changelog. None to the known, consensus none, ledger none, fixed peer-to-peer topology containing only IP addresses. So again, they fixed the IP address issue instead of it being known now is not known. So if you're an SPO, you can just come here to their GitHub and download the files that you may need for Linux, Mac, and Windows. So this is the GitHub. Come take a look. If you're an SPO, if you're not an SPO and you want to get more information, I'll have the link in the description and you can take a look for yourself and browse around their GitHub and get a little bit more familiar. So version 8.1.1 of the node for Cardano's stake pool operators is a better version of the code itself because the transition from epoch to epoch is a lot smoother. The timing is adjusted. Also, the peer-to-peer network is kind of fixed and makes things a little bit better than it was before. It'll make the network a lot more smoother with peer-to-peer than the way it is now and a lot more trusted than it was before. Peer-to-peer kind of auto-synchronizes our ecosystem so that way no matter where your nodes are, they'll find the fastest and closest ones so that way you'll be able to transmit data back and forth in the network in a smoother, more efficient, and robust way. This is a huge accomplishment for Cardano. It'll make synchronization and block times a lot better. It'll make transactions smoother. Everything in the ecosystem will be a lot better. So shout out to the developers of Node 8.1.1, and I'm sure there's going to be tremendous new upgrades coming in the very near future. Thank you guys for your hard work. So if you like the content, hit that like button. If you want to get notified every time I make a video, hit that bell notification. Support the channel, subscribe, Black Star Crypto. Remember that we have a clubhouse every Saturday and Sunday, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm there, willing to chat, talk crypto, whatever you want to do. The clubhouse, the link is in the description. Come chat with me every Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Black Star, light in the darkness. Peace.